What is happening, guys? It's Raul TV, Team R4UL, your favorite YouTube mechanic. On this beautiful day here, the sun's out, guns are not out yet. Raul TV, we have to go on goalie and go home, then the guns will come out, right? And this is like deja vu. Okay, about 4 years ago or 3 years ago, when I started this YouTube channel off, we did a video like this as my first video. Yeah, here as well. It was here. Phil was there, standing there, bless him. Phil was there. And I was here and I said something like, what's happening, guys? This is my first video on Raul TV on a Skoda Octavia. This is a similar thing. It's a Seat, okay? But same basically VW range, okay? And I did a master cylinder, the clutch master cylinder as my first video. I did it in parts because I didn't know how to edit it properly. So we're gonna do the clutch master cylinder on a Seat Leon 2011. It's a 1.6 diesel. Yeah, it's okay job. I mean, if you can get all the bolts and everything off, a little bit fiddly, but you know, not too bad. Anyway, let's go, let's do it, let's go. Okay, guys, the first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here like that and take that off. You might have a cover underneath here, okay? You might not. This one doesn't look like it has. Maybe it did have one in the past which has been taken off, but sometimes you do have a cover underneath which you have to take off. Sometimes you don't. Mine doesn't, so happy days for me. Okay, guys, what I am going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and take this air filter box off. Dead easy. You take the pipe off here. I've already took it off. Take the wiring plug off, okay, and it just lifts off. You've got a little like pipe going in here. Just pull that off. I mean, you see, check out on my other videos, exactly, you know, same as a VW Golf, Skoda, Octavia, Rapid, whatever you want to call it. Take that off. Right, next thing what I'm going to do is we've got 3 10mm nuts here, which I have taken off. There we go, 10mm nuts, 3. Then we'll take this little cover off from here. Okay, and the master cylinder lives in there. We'll get to that in 1 minute. Okay, guys, so after we've taken the air filter box off, we're going to go in this way, and as you can see, there's the pipe, the pipe for the master cylinder. Just pull it off the brackets. Okay, not the hardest thing in the world, but it is hard to show you guys because I can't get the camera in there and show you guys at the same time. So all you do is just pull it off the brackets. Okay, that's one off. And it runs across the back here on the bulkhead. So just pull it off the brackets, all the brackets. There should be one there, another one down here somewhere, and yeah, we'll go from there. Right, guys, so the next thing what I'm going to do is you're going to get yourself a little pick like that, and there's a little wiring plug on the side of the master cylinder, the little switch plug. We're just going to, boom, there we go. Take that one off from there. I know I made it look too easy. Well, that's what happens when you have 25 years experience. Right, so then what we're going to do is you're going to get your trusty pick again, and on the side of the pipe there's a little clip which sometimes it comes off all the way, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, it gets stuck halfway. So if it's the one that gets stuck halfway, happy days. If it's the one that gets stuck, if it's the one that gets comes off all the way, then just be careful you don't drop the clip. So mine here, if I can focus on the camera, I think it's the one that comes off like 3/4 of the way, halfway kind of thing, like that, as you can see there. And all you do is just push the pipe downwards. That should come straight off. Happy days, we'll go from there. So hopefully you guys can make it out because I'm trying to show you guys and do it at the same time. As you can see, the clip is 99% off, and all I do is now is just push that down like that. Just be careful with the top hat, there'll be a little rubber seal. Okay, if it comes off with the pipe, happy days. If it doesn't, it'll be stuck in there. Okay, and make sure you don't lose that. Okay, if you can, renew it and put a new one on. If not, you have to use that top hat, the seal. Make sure you don't forget. Right, okay, let's go. So as you can see, there's the pipe. I've just pushed that down, and the seal is still on the pipe, so you don't have to mess about with it. Just leave it as it is. We'll just go ahead and take this pipe off here. Okay, there we go, boom, just pull that pipe off. And I get few guys, okay, on YouTube, I've done this video before, right, few guys on YouTube saying that they just twist the master cylinder and it comes out this way. the issue is there's a clip on the pedal. Okay, to get that back on in situ, you are going to be struggling like I don't know what. Okay, you're going to be struggling like there's no tomorrow. This is the easiest way, the best way, the most efficient way. Raoul TV hooking you guys up. Okay, this is the best way to do it. Don't listen to the guys on the comment section saying that, oh, I just twisted it and it came off. Nonsense. It doesn't work like that. Raoul TV, we're going to hook you guys up. We're going to show you the proper way to do it, the easiest way to do it. Let's go. Okay guys, so the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to get you're going to get yourself a 1/4 inch, okay, extension with a Torx 20 on there, and we'll have to take this little Torx off here. I don't know if you guys can make it out, but it's just there. So I'm going to get the thingamabob through there onto there. Okay, as you can just make it out there. Just give me a second. I'll get the Torx onto the screw and I'll get back at you guys. Ta-da guys, there we have it. As you can see there, I've got the Torx 20 onto that screw. That screw is the air vent, basically, air pipe, right, for the, you know, the blower motor, right, for the floor, for the footwell. This pipe here is for that. We need to take that off, basically. So take that off, and that pipe should come straight off. So counterclockwise, let's go ahead and take that off. After you take that screw off, it didn't come off, but it just slid off anyway. So you take that off from there, just pull it downwards. That should come straight off. Move that to a side, and we'll go straight in this way. And you'll see a bracket, this bracket here. Okay, so if you go down like that underneath the car, you'll see that little bolt there. Okay, 13mm bolt. We'll go ahead and take that off. So that bracket will come undone, and we can take that off, and then we'll get to the nuts for the clutch pedal. Right, okay, let's go ahead and take that bracket off. That one there. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and take it off. Okay guys, that bracket is off. What we're going to do now is, so as you can see there, we're going to go ahead and take them off. 113mm here. One on this side. And one is on the top. I don't know if you can make it out. There is one right on the top there, just above the clutch pedal, okay, which I am going to take off. So 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top. Let's go ahead and take them off. Let's take the full pedal off, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so all 3 nuts are off, as you can see there. There we go. The other one, the one on the top, I can't really show you guys, but if I try getting the camera in there, right on top, as you can just make it out there. I think you can just make it out where it's supposed to be. Right, take it off from there. Take the bottom 2 off, and now this here, boom, there we have it. Should come straight off. Master cylinder's there. Clutch pedal's there. Happy days. We're going to take it on the bench where it's nice and everything. I'm not, you know, bending down and what have you. And yeah, let's take this master cylinder off. Let's go. Okay guys, so we've got it on the vise here. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead at 13mm, take this off, this bolt off. Boom, there we go. Okay, put that to a side, that bolt to a side. Anyway. Okay, so we'll take this out, this little tube out. These little spacers, put them to a side. We don't want to lose them. I mean, you can buy them separate, but you don't want to lose them. There we go. As for this, okay, that will just twist. Oh, the spring, okay, forgot about the spring. Spring here as well. Move that out of the way. As for this will twist off. So counterclockwise, it twists like that. Okay, so that's ready to come off. So what we do now is there's a little clip. Can you see this white clip here? This one, and on this side here. So we're going to put the clutch pedal in the vise like that. Don't go tightening it up like proper tight. You don't want to crack the clutch pedal. And all you do is That's a good angle that you guys can see it properly. What I normally do is I get 2 flat screwdrivers, put one on this side, as you can see there, put one on the other side there, okay, and just pull this back, or get somebody to pull the master cylinder back, and that should come straight off. Right, just give me a minute and I'll get back at you guys. Once the pedal's off, as you can see there, the pedal is off. Just twist that again. I just twisted it back on. That comes off. Happy days, you're good to go. Alright, sorry about the noise in the background, but right, there's our new master cylinder. All you do is you just put it in through there and just twist it clockwise. Can't really get it wrong. So twist it clockwise. Boom, it clicks on there. Okay, and we'll get the pedal back on now. Okay, in order to get this on properly, I mean, an easy way is you get a little screwdriver in there like that, so it's not, the clip is not going in totally. Okay, so it's out like that, as you can see there. Right, then all you do is you get the ball of the master cylinder, this one, into the clip there. Okay, can't really get it wrong. Push down on it. Take that screwdriver out on this side. And then push down on it, and that's it. It should just click on. There we go. Just a little push, and that clicks on. And that's it. We'll get the rest of it on now. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put the tube back in. Okay, we'll put the spacers back on. Put that spacer back on. Put the spring, which you can only go, I mean, it can go both ways, but you want to get it so it's facing like that, okay, onto the master cylinder. You don't put it on like that, okay, so it's you know, horizontal. You want it so it's vertical, okay. So we're going to get the spring in there. Okay, the spring's in there. And for this next part, I suggest you can do it by yourself. If you get 2 people, it makes your life a lot easier. So make sure that's clamped on. So get the spring lined up to the clutch pedal. Okay, and I'm going to push it while somebody else gets the bolt in. There we go, that's on, it's all built up. Happy days. Let's get that nut back on. Tighten up on it. Happy days, that's on. And I think that is a lot easier, okay, than basically doing it in situ. I mean, if you guys can do it in situ, then happy days, but I like to do it like this. I think it's a lot easier like this. No messing, you know. I mean, you can do it by yourself, or if you've got a friend just to give you a little hand, basically they can just give you a little hand, you know. But yeah, let's get this back on. Let's go. Okay guys, so there it is, all built up and everything. We're just gonna guide it through there. Can't really get that wrong. Get the bolt holes, nut holes and everything lined up. As you can see there, gone in. We'll just get the nuts on. The bottom two, you can get one with your fingers if you want. The top one, obviously, you'll have to get a little extension on there. So the bottom one here, get that one on. The one on that side, we're gonna get that one on. And the one on the top, we'll get that one on as well. The one on the top is here. Right. Make it out where so you guys can see it. Just there, as you can see there. Okay, we'll get that one on as well, and we'll go from there. Okay, them 3 nuts are on. We're just going to go under the engine bay now, and what we'll do is we'll put all the pipes on, put the pipes on, put the plug back on, and bleed it, right, before we put all the covers, everything back on, all the air filter box, everything back on. Obviously you need the air filter box off because we're going to bleed it here on the slave cylinder. Okay, and yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I mean the camera is getting in my way to do this job, you see. So as you can see there, I'm going to get that in there, this one on there, that plug back in there, and then hopefully bleed it and everything should be okay. Right, okay, let's go. I'm just going to move the camera out of the way because I need to get my hands in there. Yeah, let's do it. Okay guys, I've got everything back on. I know you can't see it because I forgot to mention this. There was a little heat, whatever, cloth over the pipe and everything, so you know, stops it from, you know, as you can see the DPF and exhaust is there, right? So yeah, I've put everything back on again. Pipes on, as I showed you guys. The other pipe is on, you know, that the corrugated pipe, that's on as well. The plug is back on. We're going to get some fluid in there. Okay, slave cylinders down here. I think it's a size 11. And we're going to bleed it. So basically 2 people, if you've got a self bleeder, then happy days, it's all good. If you haven't, then you get 2 people, 1 person to go inside the car, pump the clutch, the other person will undo it here, let all the air out, and yeah, we're good to go. Right, let's do it. Okay, so I've got my brother there. He's undone the nipple and he's put the bleeder on there. Reason why I'm showing you this part, because if you look at it, when I'm going to pump it, this is going to be absolutely nothing, right? Okay, so you'll have to do it with your hands first. Right, so pump it. As you can see there, I'll pump it with my hands. He's got the nipple undone on the slave cylinder. I can feel it building up, the pressure. And down, hold it down. He's told me to hold it down, so I'm holding it down while he locks the slave cylinder up. Right, up. Give it a second, and as you can see there, we have got pedal. Okay, so we're going to get inside the car now. There we go. Happy days. That feels absolutely fantastic. Right guys, so everything is done. We've bled it. The clutch is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to put the cover back on the DPF filter on the exhaust, get all the air filter box, everything back on, and that's it. Then we'll tackle the inside. Inside there's hardly anything on the inside. There's just that little bracket and that pipe. Right, okay, let's do it.